Welcome back to the Writer's Room. On today's episode, we're reviewing Disney's Moana.
It's a beautiful story.
Made me cry.
That was a good one.
The ocean is our friend.
I don't know about that.
Cravalho has an extreme fear of water.
Just let's not talk about it right now.
It's your friend.
This is your friend. Just gets deeper and deeper and darker and just crushes you.
That's not how this movie went.
Not hoping.
Welcome back to the Writer's Room. Today we are reviewing Disney's Moana, the latest Disney not princess.
Not princess.
Not princess.
For sure.
No. I'm your host, Katie.
I'm Cravalho.
And I'm Matt, and we're coming to you from HollywoodRedux.com, where you can check out all of our other content, some of our shorts and our other podcasts, like the IGL podcast, our video game podcast, and the K-Files, which is our X-Files podcast, starring these two
We're the K and the K.
young ladies.
You know.
Yes.
Yep.
But today we're talking about Disney's Moana, how we felt about it and things like that. Usually we do a spoiler warning, but now we actually put a little spoiler graphic up if we're spoiling anything at the film. So anything that's outside of the trailers or such, like that.
Yeah, and you should know, if you're on YouTube searching for things on movies, you're probably going to get spoiled. It's
So
deadly territory.
Yeah, anywhere on social media or online is
there's
bad.
your warning,
Yep.
you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a pretty good movie. It's a fun movie.
And then come back and see this podcast.
Maybe go see a later showing so you don't have to sit in the theater with so many children.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's probably
So
smart.
many
It's
children.
one downside of
Save it for later.
being an
you know.
adult trying to go see a essentially family movie.
Yeah.
You could say.
Yeah.
Especially if
So-
you want to cry.
I don't think any popcorn made it into any kids' mouths
Oh my
in
god,
the theater that
there's
we went
so
to.
much. It looked like a war zone out there, man.
It looked like the stairs were actually making the popcorn. That's how much popcorn was everywhere there.
It was all booby trap, man.
It was great.
Yep.
But overall, I actually really liked this movie. I thought it was great. I enjoyed the animation. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the characters. I thought everybody was really likable. And it felt like, kind of like, I don't know. Felt a little bit like a metaphor for like what's kind of going on in the real world a little bit, where a lot of the older people are kind of scared and, lean one way or the other, whatever it is. And then the younger crowd wants to explore and wants to progress and wants to advance and things like that. And despite what the older generation wants. So I think
Right.
that's kind of cool. That's how it played for me.
Well, we just watched Kubo and the Two Strings.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Holy cow, that's a good movie.
This was like a perfect companion to that. This was a wonderful double
Two
feature. To
great-
go watch that last night and then watch this.
Great original stories right there, dude.
Yeah.
Like, Disney's doing good. If they have to keep this up. See, they can do it, man. They can do it. Like, I'm just saying, like, Disney, you're coming back, man. I'm so proud of you guys. Good job.
Yeah, it felt there was a lot of truth in it. It felt.
Hold on, Disney's doing just fine. All right, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh yeah, they don't need our
They're
help.
doing
They're doing just fine. They
fine.
didn't need help.
They don't need our help.
Without you, okay, Chris? They're doing just
I'm
fine.
just saying, story-wise, man, you're doing great.
Go on, sorry, Katie.
No. We're just trying to give these people an experience of the movie, in case they're on the fence about seeing it. We want to make sure
Yeah,
they know.
Yes.
absolutely.
No, please go
No,
watch
it's
it.
good. Yeah.
Really go watch it. It's
Yeah.
a really good
You
movie.
should have the whole picture before you spend all that money on going to see a movie these days.
Yeah.
It's an investment that you want to really do research on, I feel.
Yeah. No, it's a great movie. I mean, it's a really colorful film. I really like it. And as we were talking on the way home, you said it's very genderless, which is really cool.
Yes, I think in terms of where we are culturally, this movie is very forward, very adult is what I'd characterize it as, where the main character, Moana, she is, in her own right, a very complicated character with lots of psychology and backstory, and the character does not depend on gender at all. It happens that she is a female character, but that is secondary to all this other stuff about her that comes first, which I think is really the most adult writing, the most forward-thinking writing. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It was really cool.
Yeah. So good kudos. My hats off to Disney. In movies or documentaries like Misrepresentation, they really pinpoint the ways that Disney movies of old had been destructive for our current generation of women trying to be professional adults and have careers and such. And so to see Disney have movies like this come out, you know, and they've had a few recently. Brave is another one that's more subversive when it comes to their female characters. I feel glad to see that they are trying to offer something that reflects a better world, like a better thing, instead of something old-fashioned.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In animation. In really pretty animation.
Yeah, speaking of pretty animation, I think they finally mastered CG water. Like,
dude, that water was so
mesmerizing water.
Like, there were a few shots in this that, like, for a split second, I forgot it was animation.
Yeah. Well said.
But so beautifully done.
Really good.
It was still an artistic rendering of it. It was still a stylized rendering of it. It looked photoreal, but it was still had, you know, movement and grace that was all its own. That I was like taken out of the movie a few times because of how beautiful the water effects were.
Yeah.
There's like a water, spoiler alert, there's like a water kind of hand that sort of gently guides the main character and like saves her and protects her. And
by the way, we all need to immediately after recording this podcast go see The Abyss because, and I don't think you guys have seen it, right? You guys haven't seen The Abyss.
I don't remember. Probably not. I'm gonna go with no.
I've seen the parts of it that have the really forward-thinking technology for the visual effects and the special effects for the stuff. I've seen like what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, like the whole time I was like, oh, The Abyss, but very nice and not scary.
Yeah, like a friendly abyss.
Yeah, very friendly abyss.
Like a you know, like nature was like this friendly, gentle presence that had an agenda, but it was essentially to help Moana fulfill her destiny.
Be nice to stray animals.
Version of things.
Be nice to stray animals, everyone. Okay, that's the moral of the story. Be nice to a stray little sea turtle. You get the power of the ocean. And that was the most adorable thing ever.
Well, no, but that was the key to Moana's character, that even as like a little baby, even as a child, before she's even an adult, she was a servant of nature. She wanted to help nature. That was her main role. And so because she played that role, nature gave it back to her. Nature was like literally a helping hand.
Mm-hmm.
God, she was
it's a good
ridiculously
story.
Cute as a baby, man.
Like,
lost
really
my
cute.
mind,
The
dude.
animals in general, I was like,
Always.
I can't look at you. It's too much cuteness. I can't handle it.
Disney knows how to do it, man. I'm telling you.
They know how to get you. And everybody wants a hey doll now.
There's a rooster with bug eyes, with like whale eyes, that is like missing a chromosome or two, perhaps, but is so endearing and wonderful.
I mean, if that's not making you want to go see this movie, like, I don't know what else we can say. Oh, The Rock singing. Made me love The Rock even more, dude.
Yeah, you know, at first, I gotta say this, man. Rocky, I'm a big fan, and at first, we all started seeing the musical number come up, and we all kind of looked at each other like,
we were like,
this could go one of two ways. And
I love you more.
At first, I cracked a smile on the first like few lyrics, and then I said, "Damn, dude, he's doing it." You killed it. You killed it, Rocky. I loved it.
But the surprise
melted
of the movie
my heart, man.
No, totally. I was so like, my hat's off to you, sir. But the surprise of the movie for me was Jermaine Clement's number. I always mess his name up. Yes,
Dude.
he played that creepy crab, and that number, Shiny. He was like channeling David Bowie.
He was so like charming.
It was.
He was so charming in that number.
Yeah,
it was.
I really enjoyed that.
God, I wanted to see more of him so much.
My favorite part of the movie was that, I think.
Yeah,
he was great. I love that.
And hats off to the ocean, a great character.
Its own character. That's what I'm saying. Nature was its own character that like helped Moana in its own way through various things.
Yeah, I really like this movie. I would strongly suggest if you haven't seen it or if you're on the fence and you want like a really good like kind of family fun movie, but like a feel good movie, it's definitely a great movie to see.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just be ready that there might be kids around, a lot of kids, and
Go
popcorn everywhere. So just wear your battle gear and you'll be fine.
Yeah, Moana, final thoughts?
Go watch it. It's awesome. I can't wait for the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I think I need to listen to the soundtrack a little more. None of the songs really stuck with me after watching it for the first time.
In the moment, they were great.
I was entertained by all the numbers. I was visually very entertained as well as, musically I was into it. I just don't remember them at all.
Yeah,
honestly,
likewise.
To be honest.
Honestly, yeah. But I really enjoyed them. They were really great, especially when she pulls away from the island for the first time. That was really a wonderful number.
Her like frozen moment.
I kind
where
of cried. Yeah, I was like,
That,
oh,
we all had a
beautiful.
crying moment.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and her relationship with her grandmother was really beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was nice to see play out.
Her grandma was so freaking cool, man.
Yeah, what a cool grandma.
Like immediately, I leaned over when I saw her and she was walking with the cane, and I knew she was about to die. I was just like, Yoda.
You did.
And then she came back as a little blue mist. I was like,
Oh
Yoda.
No, for reals though.
That's awesome. Well, Moana was an awesome movie. Let us know what you thought about Moana in the comments below. But for the Writers Room this week, that's going to do it for us. I'm your host, Matt. You can check me out at Splashdown1 at all social medias.
I'm Cravalho. You can find me at Cravalho on all social medias.
And I'm Katie. I'm at K Moles. And we're coming to you from HollywoodRedux.com. Please check out all of our other content. Matt mentioned a few at the top of the show. Check those out, especially the K-Files with the two of us. We investigate new episodes of the X-Files every single Wednesday.
Bring your flashlights.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you can check out the IGL podcast, which is our video game podcast, which features lots of good gaming news and video game reviews and things like that. So check that out all at HollywoodRedux.com. Or be sure to subscribe below. That little button, I think it's a round little circle there now. I think that's what it does now. It's pretty nice. Or you can click that link below. Below. I'm pointing over there. But yeah, it's over there. It's
This
on the
is
left.
below.
And it's
But
pretty
click
cool.
that side.
Yeah,
Watch
that's
the
one of our
video.
other things.
There's a video here. Click
Yeah.
that. It might be I directed a short Impact Hoops recently. Watch that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the
Maybe
one.
that's
I don't know.
it. I don't know. It's probably going to be an older podcast. But do check out our store.
He's the one who decides that sort of thing. So
Yeah, you know, hey.
it seems like that.
Click, baby. All right. But yeah, no, check out all of our other content over at youtube.com/Hollywood Redux. And be sure to subscribe, like, and share. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
See you later, guys.